Hi there, everyone. My name is Whitney Markwart, and this is a presentation on how organization can help you reach your goals for our class CWID 101. It's 2019. So there's a lot of different ways that organization can help you reach your goals, especially in school and in your personal life as well. So I'll kind of be diving into both, giving you some techniques on how to implement organization and also how it can help you. So organization, like I mentioned, can be organization of the mind and also physical organization. So with your mind, a lot of times this comes out in anxiety or kind of flustered or when we're frustrated. A lot of times it's because we have a lot of things on our mind and it can be kind of all up in the air and a little bit frustrating when we don't have everything organized. Also physically, I'm sure we've all experienced disorganization when our house is a mess or when our purse is a disaster or whatever it may be. Whether you live alone or have a family, it can get pretty crazy pretty fast unless you have a organization technique implemented. There's quite a few different reasons why we should stay organized. It definitely affects our job performance, our school performance, our peace of mind, and it can affect our personal life too. So if we aren't organized, our job can suffer because we can miss deadlines, which affects other people that we work with. So our job could be at stake if we don't implement organization. Same thing with our school. If we miss a deadline for a paper or something, then it's possible that it could affect our grade and we might even have to retake it, which could cost money and time, and it could lead to a lot of different things down the road. It could affect our peace of mind, which in turn could also affect our personal life. So if we aren't staying organized, it could, like I was mentioning earlier, it could lead to a lot of anxiety, and which could affect other areas in your life and just kind of make things more stressful than it needs to be. So here's a few ways to stay organized. These are just a few that work best for me and what I found that works best for my peers as well. But there's quite a few different ways, ones that I haven't listed on here. So it just kind of depends on what works best for you. It takes a while to kind of try things out, and not everything's going to work for everyone. So one strategy that I really like to use is to write everything down. So for me, I have a planner. A lot of people use phones nowadays, but I'm kind of old school, so I like to write everything down. So this is deadlines, to-do lists, grocery lists, anything that I don't have to remember and keep in my mind. Helps me stay organized, helps me get things done on time and efficiently. Making deadlines ahead of time. So this helps when you have a lot of things to do and you kind of assign tasks to different dates. That way you can make sure that you get things done before the actual due date that they're due. So this can be done for work, for housework, anything in your life. You can implement that strategy. Making plans before attempting a task. So a lot of times we just want to jump in on a task that we're assigned to. But a lot of times if we make a plan ahead of time, we can be a lot more effective and organized. And in turn, it can help our project or whatever we're planning to do be a lot better by making a plan. Eliminating distractions is a lot harder for me, I know, especially doing a lot of online classes. It can be kind of hard if you're doing homework at home, whether you have kids or a dog or a husband or anything that could be distracting to you. If you can eliminate as many distractions as possible, it's a lot easier to get things done. Also, if you eliminate distractions by, if your house is a mess, sometimes I know that distracts me. So if I make things organized and it can make me more productive. So this also goes into having a place for everything. So this goes more into the physical organization. So I know, like, I just moved into a new house, and so it's kind of hard to find a place for everything. But once I kind of determined that, it's a lot easier to be able to put everything in their place instead of just having everything all over the house and or even at school, or your backpack or your purse or whatever it may be, or even at work, you have a place for everything. It makes it a lot easier to stay organized instead of just making it hard for yourself than it needs to be. Practicing healthy habits. So this can be anything from eating healthy, diet and exercise. We all probably should do better than we are, but this being healthy really makes an impact on being able to stay organized and having a good attitude towards everything too. If you condense everything, this is also a good strategy. A lot of times we can be pack rats and keep a lot of things that we don't need to. So like a lot of with the TV shows that you see, people come in and clean out somebody else's house and they just throw away a bunch of stuff. It can be harder when we do it for ourselves, but it can be beneficial for the long run. Making organization a habit is huge. So if you just stay organized for a couple days or a week, it's really not going to change your lifestyle at all. Some of these habits take time, so don't worry. It can be something that you need to kind of practice. Don't take it on all at once. It can be kind of intimidating if you try to organize everything right away. It can be kind of intimidating. So just take it one step at a time and try to apply it in all areas of your life, one step each time. So maybe if you organize your desk one day and then the next week you organize your desk at work or whatever it may be. Always ask for help too. This is huge. So a lot of times it can be beneficial to get somebody's outside perspective. And if you've kind of run into barriers with organization, it can be good to get somebody else's point of view on things, and it can maybe offer you tips on how you can be better organized. So this is a good opportunity for you to try out some organization skills. So you take a few minutes and kind of analyze your home, look at your desk, your backpack, your purse, whatever you encounter, especially every day, and then make a list of 10 ways that you can improve the organization of your surroundings. This will make a huge impact, like we were talking about earlier. After you've done that, take a couple more minutes and take your 10 ideas and create a date which you complete each task. So like I was saying earlier, if it can be whatever timeline you want to. If it's every day you want to complete a task, or a couple tasks a day, or once a week, or once a month, whatever you feel comfortable with, just move at your own pace. Try to write these deadlines down and keep yourself accountable. It really helps when you can see that deadline approaching to kind of kick it in gear. So once these 10 dates pass that you created, challenge yourself to take another task each week or each day. Make sure you're continuously improving your organizational skills. So I know it can be kind of a lot to get yourself organized, especially if you're not used to being organized, but just remember to take things one step at a time and adopt the organization technique that works best for you. There's a lot out there. There's a lot of tips and techniques. Not everything is going to be for you, so just take the ones that work best for you. And make sure to make it a habit and not think of it as a chore. Just think of something that's going to help you improve your life. It's going to make a huge difference. Thank you so much. Hope I helped, and you guys have a great day.